Welcome, Cancer. Merry Christmas. Let's see what's coming out. They're recognizing that there was a theft. So Cancers, they're now seeing that there was a theft. A whole lot of conflicts is here. So a lot of you Cancers are connected to a situation. A whole lot of details is coming out, and they're recognizing that there was a huge theft. Somehow you Cancers are connected to this huge theft. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the week of Christmas, and a whole lot of information is coming out, and they are now recognizing, I see a Gemini is now recognizing that you Cancers have created a huge theft. So, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, and a Gemini is going to be happy that they found out this huge theft that was created. Now, there's twice the energy of theft, Cancers. So, some sort of a successful situation is that I come out where you see success and good news is coming in. But thereafter, you see that there was a theft. Okay, and they're ending this theft. So, it's as if you Cancers thought that you got away with a situation. Okay, so that is what this is all about. This reading is about, and not all of you, some of you, because some of you Cancers who were very caring and very good is going to be getting really positive. It's like what you ask for, you're going to be getting it. Okay, so that is good. But here they're now recognizing good news is going to be coming in this week for majority of you, but majority of you Cancers are going to be caught, because this good news is about a house and a theft that was created. People are now recognizing the truth about a house, because you Cancers was pretending and trying to do as if a house is yours, and people are now recognizing this house is not yours. Okay, so now a Gemini is going to be recognizing what you Cancers have done. A Gemini is now seeing the truth that there was a theft that was created, because you Cancers was pretending as if a house was yours and the house is not yours. So the success that you come in for some of you Cancers is coming to an end, because they're going to be shutting down some of you Cancers business, because they recognize that you Cancers had lied. So this is the energy of a secrecy, Mars in Cancer, and a Tower moment for you Cancers, a Tower moment for a Leo. It's like you Cancers and a Leo thought that you get away with something. So there's celebration, whoa, celebration, I got the house, I got the job, and then bow. They recognize that you Cancers have created a theft and was stealing someone else's project and someone else's data. They recognize that you Cancers and a Leo had collaborated and steal someone else's business idea and project and data, and they're coming down on you Cancers. For the rest of you Cancers who are very honest, very positive, do things the way things are going to be done is going to be good. I see a Gemini is going to be surprised at Christmas, because a Gemini is now going to be finding out that you Cancers have been saying that a project or a business is yours, and they're going to be finding out that you Cancers have been lying. So the energy of the Rat is the same energy of the Seven of Swords, and this is really a theft. And it's as if you Cancers and a Leo thought, ooh, we got away with it. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, stupid people, we got away with it. And then bam. And whatever transpired, you are like, and Christmas week is like people are recognizing that is not you, that is not your project. You Cancers have stolen someone else's data and information, and has been using someone's data and information and pretending that a house was yours. So it's a situation where the Six of Pentacles is coming in, because you Cancers work together with a Leo man or a Leo woman to create a huge theft, and they're now recognizing that the documentation of a Leo man and a Leo Frau is not theirs. A Gemini is now surprised, because a Gemini is in problems. A Gemini is the one that had the data and information on his computer, and he's now in problem because he recognizes you Cancers was accepting his computer, and they're now recognizing that you Cancers together with a Leo copy documentation from a Gemini computer and use it. And this Gemini is now in problems because the data and information came from this person's computer. They're really a devastated situation because a Leo thought they get away with something, and bam, tower moment for the Leo. They're now recognizing that the Leo had gotten some sort of a documentation and information from a Gemini computer. So news is coming in, and this news is coming in. A whole lot of information and data is going to be coming in, and they are going to be given a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn back the rightful person who is the owner here, the rightful person who is the owner of this house. This woman showed up for herself, data and information. They recognize the lies and deceptiveness of you Cancers. They recognize that you Cancers as copy data and information of a Capricorn person. I see no win for you Cancers. There is no win. You can see that the news is coming in is that you have been doing it for quite some time, accessing data and information, and a tower moment is here for you Cancers. Now all of you, some of you, no new start for you Cancers who have stolen data and information. They recognize that data and information of someone's house was stolen, and you Cancers gave it to a Leo to get some sort of a stability. The secrets is coming out, and a tower moment is coming down on you Cancers. So they recognize that you Cancers had collaborated with your husband. That is a Aries man. They're now recognizing that the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man has created a huge theft, and you Cancers are connected to this man. So they are now getting to the bottom of a situation, and I see communication because you Cancers thought that you got away with a situation. All of you, some of you, whoever, because the energy of the Leo is a Scorpion and you Cancers. And I see you Cancers are trying to throw a Scorpion under the bus. And this the Scorpion is going to be revealing your secrecy. So this is a situation where Cancer women are in a whole lot of problem with some sort of a business. Because if it's not a business, it's a house. You Cancers had lied that a house was yours, and they're recognizing it is not true. So a lot of data and information came out. They're now looking at documentation and information and recognize that a business is for a Capricorn woman. They now see that a child is also for a Capricorn woman. No new start is going to be coming in for you Cancers, especially Cancers who have created some sort of a disorganized crime. Because they recognize that you Cancers was using someone else's, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn person, information, and was claiming a house and a business that was not yours. I see they're now recognizing how devastated and the devastativeness of what you Cancers have done. Communication is coming in, and they're now in a tower moment for Cancer woman who was working against a Capricorn woman. And this is definitely a Capricorn woman because this is the energy of Virgo, okay? Venus, this is the energy of Venus, and Venus is here, and they're now recognizing that a Taurus woman was the one who gave you Cancer women and a Scorpion women data and information of the business of a Capricorn person. So now they're on to this Leo woman and recognizing that this Leo woman in a corporation institution gave you Cancer's copy and documentation of this woman contractual agreement sold, and a tower moment is coming down for this Leo woman. And they're going to be removing this Leo woman out of a corporation institution because they're now recognizing that this Leo woman has been selling data and information. So data and information came out, and it's as if you, all the Cancer women, created a huge theft. And You will never ever get a new start because they're going to be putting fraud at your name for what you have done. They're recognizing that you, Cancer women, have said that a business and a project was for you and your husband, and they're recognizing that the data and information is not for you and your husband, that you are a totally different person, born in a totally different place. You and your husband has been collecting and accessing people data and information via the cloud and has been stealing from a Capricorn woman and her business. Wow. Shame, shame, shame. All right, so this Capricorn woman, good news is coming in for this Capricorn woman because they're now going to be removing what you Cancers have set up. And you young Cancers was connecting with a Capricorn woman, data and information in the cloud, and was, you Cancers use Alligo, and you Cancers, Alligo and a criminal organization, and was using a Capricorn woman old telephone number. This woman went back to Europe, and you Cancers get the whole woman telephone number and was using her telephone number to save her things in the cloud, and was accessing this woman data and information and pretending to be you. You are going to go to jail for a very long time, Cancers. It is a criminal offense. And you Cancers have also worked with an older, so we see a young Cancer and an old Cancer woman. A Tower moment on your secrets is now coming down. A whole lot of documentation and data came out. They recognized that a theft was created in a corporation institution. A Tower moment is here because I see that a Virgo person, this is removal. This is Tower moment for a Taurus woman. They recognize that a Taurus woman worked together with you Cancers, and you Cancers got documentation from a Taurus woman that was for a Capricorn woman. Truth has now been revealed. They recognize that data of a house was stolen, and a Taurus woman is the one who gave you Cancer women the copy and contract of a Capricorn woman house. This woman needs to go to jail because this Taurus woman have copy documentation, business information, and gave to you Cancers. A Tower moment is coming down for a Taurus woman and her business. They are now recognizing that this Taurus woman has been accessing other people's business data and information, house contractual agreement, and has been using it, and they're now recognizing the lies and deceptiveness, what a Taurus woman have created. And a Tower moment is here for the collaboration with you Cancer and a Taurus woman. You Cancers and a Taurus woman is going to be caught for some sort of a fraud. So for the rest of you Cancers, you're okay, but once you're collaborating, and once your sister was a Taurus and you Cancers had collaborated some sort of a fraud documentation for a business or for a house, they are onto you, and they have been onto you for a very long time because they know that you were lying, you Cancers. Okay, so only Cancer that has collaborated. A lot of you Cancers who worked against a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman, this woman is going to be overcoming the devastated, problematic situation that you have caused this woman. You have caused this woman her health, and they are now going to be recognizing the theft in a corporation institution because the seven, the moon, the seven of swords is the moon in Aquarius. Aquarians are investigators, people in authority that is investigate a situation and recognize that you Cancers in the past had gotten away with opening bank accounts, with accessing bank accounts, with changing bank accounts and creating a whole lot of devastated situation using a Capricorn woman information. So no new start for a Capricorn. They have called this Capricorn a bank, financial institution have called this Capricorn and recognized that a Taurus woman was the one who accessed and gave this you Cancers data and information of a Capricorn business and a Capricorn house. They are onto the Taurus woman that work in a corporation institution. The Seven of Pentacles is about the Tauruses. So there again, they're now really getting to the bottom of the situation. Changes for a Taurus woman in a corporation institution. They now recognize that a Taurus woman in a bank, financial institution, or a corporation institution has been given people documentation. People who are not supposed to be getting documentation, they now get to the bottom of the situation. Removal is here. And the energy of the removal is that a tower moment is coming down for you Cancers that was frauding a Capricorn woman out of a lot. Yeah. The secrets of a Pisces is now out. As a Pisces had a whole lot of secrets, they're looking at data and information and recognizing that a Pisces had collaborated with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man. They're now getting to the bottom of the situation. So the Seven of Pentacles is that no new start for a Taurus man or woman in a corporation institution. They are now recognizing the really devastated situation. No new start for a Cancer woman. They recognize that a house is not for a Cancer woman. They recognize that a Cancer woman, you get a Taurus to get some sort of a documentation of a house and gave it to her. Some of you is a house, some of you is a business. So I see a Cancer woman, and this is a Cancer woman, is now called for a fraud of frauding a business and a house, some sort of a fraud documentation that this woman was calling around and was, and I can't imagine that people calling around and people just giving people information and data out like that. I don't call, I'm someone, I'm going directly to the office. So obviously this Cancer has been, like drinking the milk of honey from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman, hard work, and was pretending that they were the owner of a house and a business. And a Tower moment is here for this Cancer because their information is now out. A lot of you, a Tower moment for a Pisces woman. The Pisces woman's secret is out there, recognizing that this Pisces woman, a Pisces woman or a Pisces man, had dated information and had gave it to an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man. So they're now recognizing the fraud. So a Gemini is now recognizing that an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man has created a huge fraud. So a lot of information came out about a young Cancer and some sort of a business that a young Cancer said that they have, and people are now recognizing that this young Cancer was lying. The business is not theirs. A Taurus woman in a corporation institution was the one who gave a woman business information and data, a Capricorn woman business and information and data to a Cancer. I see the story, this Capricorn woman stand their ground and speak up, and now a Cancer is not going to get a new start. They're going to be setting this person down as a fraud, along with a Taurus woman, because they recognize that a Taurus woman and a Cancer had collaborated to do something that was not above water. Problematic situation for this Cancer and this Taurus, because they're now recognizing the secrecy and how they were accepting documentation and information from a Gemini computer, and the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man was doing the same thing. Secrets of this Cancer woman is now out, and this Cancer woman is in a whole lot of problem. A Taurus woman is now recognizing that this Cancer woman was lying to her all the time. But, it's good for the Taurus woman, because the Taurus woman have some sort of a vendetta. Tauruses and Cancer can keep vendetta, and this is what is affecting you guys. For the rest of you guys are okay. Okay. No new start for a project that a Cancer claims that they have. They recognize the great theft of a Aries man. Namaste.